Good evening. Thank you for joining us for 21 Next. I'm TJ Anthony. I have Joel D. Smith with us, Grace Ruffalo, Yasmin Cowan, all with us. They are all in York County, as it is a sad day for York County right now. 5 people were shot, 5 officers. 3 of those officers were unfortunately dead. 2 of them are still hurt, getting treated right now at Wellspan Hospital. Guys, I mean, this was a really sad day. Joel D., we know that right now you are at the end of the procession. Talk about the scene. Where is it right now where you are?
Yeah, these people have been waiting here for more than an hour already, trying to pay their respects after they heard that this uh, warrant was being served this afternoon around 2 o'clock, and something went wrong. The person started shooting at them. They shot back. The suspect is dead. 5 officers shot. 3 of them are dead, and 2 more are in the hospital right now in serious condition. And so um, it's one of the deadliest days ever for law enforcement in Pennsylvania. And these people have been waiting for more than an hour in this misty rain, getting ready to pay their respects the best way they know how.
Yeah, Joel D. And it's amazing to just see how many people actually showed up for that procession just to show their support for the community. Yasmin, I believe you were at the start of that procession. Talk about what you saw and just that sight, just to see all those people lined up there.
There were probably at least 50 people lined up, TJ. It was definitely a beautiful sight to see. I mean, they were all holding the American flag, showing their support and honoring those officers that lost their lives in the line of duty today. There were families, babies, friends holding hands, just really taking in the moment.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And officials tell us that those officers involved were from Northern York County Regional and Sheriff's Office. And it's just great to see how many people showed up to support them. It shows how strong York County is. But unfortunately, Yasmin, I mean, this is the second time in the county's history with this year that an officer was unfortunately killed in the line of duty. I mean, Officer Andrew Duarte was unfortunately killed in the line of duty. So this is just really tragic all around, Yasmin. Thank you. Let's bring in Grace Ruffalo. Grace, you actually had the chance to speak with someone who lives by where police were there serving that warrant. What did she tell you?
Yeah, so she wasn't there when the actual incident happened, but she spoke to a neighbor who was there. He just describes a harrowing sight. He said he saw officers just going down. He said it was very loud and it felt like the shooting just went on and on and on. So it's very distressing for this community. They told me that this is a quiet town where everyone knows each other. So something like this has really rattled the community. And behind me, you can even see that it's still an active police scene right now. Crews tell us that there's no timeline on when they will have the scene cleared.
Yeah, thank you, Grace. And then we know that, I mean, this caused Spring Grove School District to have a shelter in place order. Grace, you were actually one of our first reporters to arrive on that scene. When you got there, kind of set the scene for us. What was it like?
Yeah, it was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of panic. People were getting ideas of what happened, but police at the start were very tight lipped on information. So as we learned more and more information, it just became that much more tragic. And then people started to feel the grief of it and the mourning once they heard that people involved had passed away and that they were officers.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you, Grace. I mean, we were going to continue our coverage tonight at 11 on this tragic, deadly shooting. I mean, there's still a lot of details that, you know, we expect to come out in the coming days, including who the suspect was that was serving the warrant. What was the warrant involving? I mean, Jolie, what other questions do you have?
Well, eventually there'll be a time to look at the tactics here, what went wrong. We talked to Mike Regan earlier. He's one of our CBS 21 political insiders, but he's also a former U.S. Marshal. He has served warrants. They know that it's one of the most dangerous situations. They don't know exactly what's happening inside. If the person is armed, this person was, and who knows how serious this warrant was. If they were going to be going to prison forever, or for something they didn't want to go down for, and they decide to get violent instead. That always is a possibility. We've seen families who say they kiss their loved ones goodbye, not knowing if they'll come home. It sounds like a cliche, but it is not, because days like this happen. Thankfully, it's rare, but it hasn't been rare enough in York County this year.
Yeah, days like that happen, and like you said, it hasn't been rare. This happened with, unfortunately, Officer Andrew Duarte. when he was responding to the shooting at that York County Hospital. We do know that tomorrow there will be a vigil held for those fallen heroes. So that'll happen in York County. That'll be at 7 o'clock. And of course, just make sure you stay with us on air and online as we continue to learn more about this developing shooting and developing situation. Guys, thank you. Thank you for watching 21 Next.